Here we got a teammate there. And we're right down the inside. Well, we've gone a little bit wide there, but we are up into P3. Nice little fight going on here, this hairpin. But once again, we have maintained P3. So I'll be honest with you guys, this has always been a good track for me. Hopefully today we can continue that trend, but you never know. With Hamilton close on my tail, it may be difficult to potentially hold on to this position. In fact, Hamilton is going to pass me into turn 1. But then he is on the softer compound tyre. We seem to be losing time behind Hamilton here, but that's okay. He's on the faster compound. We may catch him after the first pit. We are currently pulling away from Vettel. Okay, we're almost a second lap slower than Rosberg. We need to try and do something to pick up the pace here, otherwise we're going to have a very lonely race. Well, I don't suppose there would be any rain here, if not when we're in the middle of the desert. Now if you'd like to be quiet and allow me to drive through the corners. In the wise words of King Raikkonen, don't talk in the corners. Okay, so we're kind of having a race of our own down in 4th. Not much we can do about this at the minute, but the race, you never know, it might come to us later. We're going to try and keep it steady, keep on doing what we're doing, and hopefully it will come to us.
There's about a lap's worth of spare fuel in the car. You won't be able to run in mix 3 for long with that much, but do burn it if you need to.
Okay, so the goal for those of you who are new to my channel is to try and take the fight to the Mercedes team in both the Constructors and Drivers' Championships. Now the Ferrari was not the quickest car in the 2016 Formula 1 season, however, it's not always about the car. Sometimes it's about the driver, and we can only see what we can do. You never know, the guys ahead may make mistakes, we might make mistakes. There'll be times when we have good races or bad races. Those of you who did not see the first race of the season in Australia will know that that was not the best race for us. Finishing down in P9, it was a race where we had a catalogue of errors. No thank you, I'll keep to the strategy I'm currently on now. Okay, so it looks like Vettel and Bottas are catching us. Not much we can do about this. We are just not quick enough. We can only hope things will change when we enter the next phase of the Grand Prix. It appears that Ricciardo has pitted it already onto the soft tyres, so these super softs obviously are not lasting long enough. And we have Vettel down on the inside. We'll try and hold it around the outside and maintain their position. However, I think a bit safer for the race, Vettel is faster.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
And we hold it around the outside, giving us the inside for the next corner, and we maintain position for now. However, I think it's only a matter of time before Vettel will take us. Pit window for us will be open within the next 2 laps. Vettel is within the DRS zone. Let's hope we got enough drive off the corner to maintain. Now this is the part of the track where we don't appear to be good enough. High-speed right-hander is just not suited to my driving style, or seemingly the Ferraris. And there we are, holding on to the position once again. We've moved up a position into P3. I'm not sure who's in the pits. And Vettel is through. Faster in a straight line, DRS activated, there was not much we could do about that. However, if we can try and stay in the slipstream, we may be pulled along with him.
The gap to the car ahead is 0.5 seconds. Okay, the gap behind is 3.7
That was
seconds.
not a great exit from that corner. Okay guys, so it looks like today we're just too slow. We're not able, by the looks of it, to stay anywhere near Vettel. We're going to have no choice but to just let him go. Okay, one more lap to the end of our stint, and then it'll be onto the super soft tyres, where hopefully we can make some inroads into the leaders.
The pit window has opened.
In the first sector we appear to be making time up on Vettel, however it's not enough time. We need to be gaining much more than this if we stand a chance of humping him through the pit stops. If this works out the same way it does in real life, then Vettel should pit first. Usually the car, both ahead in the championship and ahead on track, gets first priority at the pit stops.
Box, box, box.
Okay guys, sorry about that, we're just having some minor technical difficulties with the YouTube software. But here we are, back again, still chasing after Vettel. We're going to stay out another lap and hope that we can undercut the drivers in front of us, or at least maintain the gap. Bit wide through the right hander there, and that means we lost the speed through the fast left hander, falling into the clutches of Max Verstappen now. We're very slow on the exit to that hairpin there. We're going to box this lap and hope we've done enough to maintain position at the very least.
Sebastian is in the pits.
Looks like we're going to be stacked behind Sebastian. Very slow pit stop from the mechanics there. 4.9 seconds, not the worst, but very much not the best. And away we go, back out in P9, still following Max Verstappen. But we'll have much fresher tyres than the guys in front of us, so let's see if we can close the gap. A bit wide once again through the hairpin, losing speed. That is one area that we're going to have to improve if we're going to have any chance of catching Verstappen. New fastest lap from Daniel Ricciardo, almost 2 seconds faster than us. We have not had a great race here, guys. Also, 3 positions from Gutierrez and Palmer, both entering the pits. They must have had a very long stint on the soft tyre to start. Back up into P7, still chasing Verstappen. We can only hope in the closing stages that he makes a mistake or has a collision with the guy in front of him. Much better exit that time. Let's turn the engine up into Rick and go for it from here. It's beginning to look like the decision to pit the lap later was the wrong call. But as a new personal best for us. Not the greatest corner there, but no warning. No warning. Okay, so Verstappen in front has passed Bottas. This may give us an opportunity if Bottas is on the slower compound of tyre at this moment. Ricciardo, the race leader, looks like he may stand a very good chance of beating the Mercedes in this race. Not something many people can say in the last couple of seasons. That's another new personal best for us. We do appear to be catching Bottas in front of us, however I don't think we're going to have enough time to catch and pass him. We're just not that quick today. Running a bit wide there, a bit tail happy on the exit. This got to be my favourite corner on the track. High speed, need a good level of downforce if you want to be quick. However, you also need a balanced setup so you can be quick at the end of the final sector and of course the first sector of this track.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
Gained half a second on Bottas there, but 1 lap to go. We are not going to do this unless he makes a mistake.
This is your final lap of the race.
Nice and clean through there this time, nice exit. Maybe gained a tenth or two on Bottas there. Too far behind to have a run into the last corner. And there we have it, across the line in P7. Not the greatest result, but with points on the board for us at the early stages of the season. And there we have it. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. I'm sorry to say there wasn't too much racing, but I think my decision to go into the pits a little bit late was the wrong call, as they brought Vettel in at exactly the same time and I got stuck behind. Daniel Ricciardo's the race winner, closes the gap on Lewis Hamilton, who is leading the World Championship. There we are. First position we have Daniel Ricciardo, second Lewis Hamilton, and third Nico Rosberg.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader.
There goes, guys, 8 points on the board, already 35 behind Lewis Hamilton. We need to make improvements in the coming races if we are going to stand a chance heading into this season.
It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table.
Another not so great race, but it was better than the first time.
As much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
Currently sitting in third in the championship, right behind Red Bull. But that is it for today, guys. If you enjoy, feel free to like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment, tell me what you want to see next. And that'll be it from me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.